Okay, yeah. We are live in a few different places. Might even send this one to Facebook for a second, too. Why not? It doesn't stay up in Facebook for very long. So it's been not exactly, it's been about 2 months shy of 1 year from our last photo shoot. What do you think about the different setup this time around over the last time?
It was smooth. It was a nice, quicker pace this time.
Yeah, we were waiting on people though, the other photo shoot.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It gets like that sometimes when when you're participating in something larger and there's like lots of shots. But yeah, I'm happy to have you here, man.
Oh yeah, happy to be back.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Got a cool photo of you too, man. It was pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I totally messed up the camera that's on me. It's like cutting off my head right here, so I'm just not going to be using that one. That kind of stuff happens too, man. I kind of just like go with the flow on the live stream, and I'll flip between, the different cameras so I don't have to edit that later. Oh man, so what did you think of the Israeli snack, the pizza snack?
It was quite different, but it was good. It reminded me of that one snack. It looked kind of the same. It's just circular, and it has the like the ingredients on the inside. You know what I'm talking about?
Combos?
Yeah, that's the name of them.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said that they reminded them of combos earlier today. Yeah, so I could definitely see that. Yeah, for sure. I love the Israeli snacks, man. It's
And I've been putting them together my own shows.
really,
Yeah.
man. Where have you been having shows at?
Uh, I've done every main comedy club in Houston except for the Punchline and the House of Blues. So,
Okay, we'll get you there, man.
yeah. Well, I had opportunities to do them. I was just already booked, so
Oh yeah,
that's
you
why I
got to
wasn't.
always go to where you're already booked. You can't
Yeah.
bail. Yeah, that's for sure. That's the way to go. That's cool, man. I'm glad to hear that your career's been moving forward. I'm
Oh
very
yeah.
happy to hear that, man. Since the photo shoot that we did before, that was Ember's comedy contest slash talent contest. So whatever cool talent you had, you could go and do, and like you killed it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I won that one.
yeah.
She wanted me to do the one in December, but I don't think the date she has. I can't do that date. And
You're
then
booked.
yeah, yeah, that and the the theme for this one, I don't think I could really just tap into that one yet. I haven't experienced that type of theme she has going this time.
I don't even know about the theme yet, but I know I'll be
Um,
live streaming it.
it's a I believe mental health
It's always
show
been
this
the
time.
it's always been the theme.
Nah, last time it was something different.
Was it?
I believe so, but this time, yeah, it was mental health. I believe for this one.
Mental health awareness, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's like the theme though for this time. It's not just you know what I'm saying. So your topic has to be based on those guidelines.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay. So
yeah,
the twist is it's not just raising awareness; it has to be on that topic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was telling her. I was like, I don't know, I can tap into that one yet. She was like, you could do it. I was like, I don't know.
You don't have an uncle that's crazy that you can talk about?
Yeah, but I don't want to do my uncle like that. No, I don't want to do him like that. Yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I might just, I still to go though to support, but
Well, see, like I
I don't
feel
think.
like now that you've progressed a little bit, like you could just like kind of show up and do your act and be like, you do a hot 5 minutes, to break up some of the other talent that's just starting out, because you're now a showman. Like you've moved on from like experiment to like actual procedure. So
Mhm.
like maybe you could just like see if you could just do your a hot five. That's just a quick set or
Yeah,
10
that
minutes.
that is true. That's 5 minutes is
Because like
quick now.
because she might need someone to make it funny again for
Well,
five
well, that's
minutes.
why I said I still probably just go. So if she just need me to step in, yeah, I step in.
Hell yeah, man, that's legit.
But
Yeah, yeah, I'll be there. I'll probably be live streaming it. Yeah,
okay,
I've live streamed at least two of them in the last 5 years.
yeah, I did another one following after that one. There was another one she did.
Okay.
Um, can't remember the name of that one, but yeah, she did another one after right after that one. It was at a different location though.
Yeah, she's always seeking out new venues at school.
Yeah, yeah, I think
But
this
man,
one in December will be in Katy.
oh, that'll be sick.
Yeah,
That'll be
she's
cool.
doing it in Katy.
But man, she's always hustling out there. You got to be in this industry, like trying to put something together for yourself. Otherwise, you
Yeah,
got nothing.
buddy, that's the key. If you ain't got no hustle, you stagnant.
Yeah, but man, don't you want to be lazy sometimes? Like hustling all day, every day, 7 days a week. Doesn't
Nah,
it get to
not
be
really.
much? No,
Not really.
no.
You get the you hustle and work your way. So when you do want to slow down, you can slow down. You can made your money and made your mark, so you can take a chill rather than having to keep working.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to keep at it. I'm happy that you are too, man. I'm always good
Yeah.
to see you here, man. All right, so just because it's stupid and TikTok likes it, is there any restaurants in town that you really like that you're into right now that you dig?
Oh yeah. I like Grace's. It's a spot in Pearland. I can't think of it right now. It's off of 518. It's a Italian restaurant. Man, I can't think of it. Yeah, I like Grace's. Fox Trap has some pretty good food. The good old Papados is always a good go-to.
Pappadeaux? Which one? Because they're not all the same.
The one on 610 by Reliant.
Okay.
Yeah, like 610 and Kirby.
All right. I used to live there. I used to live right off of the inner street that goes into it.
Buffalo Speedway.
No. Buffalo Speedway's the main street. And then
Kirby.
it was between Kirby and Buffalo Speedway on like one of the side streets on the inside. It's going to kill me that I can't remember the name of this.
By Chacho's?
Uh,
Or on the other end?
no.
Other side, I mean.
All right.
So you on the Papados side or you on the...
So you know where Carrington's was?
Yeah.
So if you went down
Towards the
Main,
Valero?
yeah, Main. If you went down Main Street towards that Valero and you turned right at that street, my apartment complex was my condos were like the first one over.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. And then when you go down there, it's that little corner store right there.
There was a lot of little corner stores right there, but yeah,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
they're always moving. Oh, it's going to kill me that I can't remember.
So
the
you was
name.
like behind Chacho's.
I don't remember Chacho's. I really don't. I remember I remember Carrington's from back then, but I didn't do open mics then. What else do I remember right there? I remember the Valero. I remember the corner store because that one was kind of sketch.
So you use
What was the name of the condos again? I'll never know because I'm trying to remember. It doesn't matter though. Man, it's crazy. I've lived on the north side, the south side. I've been all over, man.
I've stayed everywhere on the south side, nowhere on the north side, nowhere on the east side, nowhere on the west side.
I remember where I was on the east side. On the east side, I lived on Capitol and Navigation.
Okay, yeah. I know where that's at.
West Bartels. That was the name of the street. It was West Bartels. Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a little side street.
Yeah.
Like off of like you would exit the freeway and then kind of go your first right, and there would be like this little like office building there, and then you would like go past office building and turn left down the street.
And you
and
go
then-
around the little loop.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's why I said, all right, when you going around that loop to the left, that green building, that's Chacho's.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's, there was a restaurant there. Okay, cool. I don't remember Chacho's, but
yeah.
is it good? Should I have been going to Chacho's?
They have some excellent food, and they give you a good portion, and the margaritas is excellent.
Man, I love a good margarita. I've been going to the little like drive-through margaritas. They got one like right down over here on Belfort.
Okay, I know the one. Is one on South Main. I think they close at like 2 o'clock. That
That's
one is pretty
that's
good.
awesome. I
And
love the
they,
fact they just put like a piece of tape over a straw and you're like, you're good. Like
yeah,
okay.
they have all kind of margaritas. They have CBD margaritas, everything,
Yeah, they have those there too.
and they have the CBD Kool Aid juices.
I want to get a margarita machine for work, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
We got a popcorn machine, but no one wants to fuck with the popcorn machine. But I bet you everyone would be refilling that marg machine.
yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't stay sticky. That would. Oh man. So, what do you think of the house of transition? I mean, it's a lot different now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't get to this part. I seen the other side of the house.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I guess you only saw that one room, right?
yeah, I seen the front room and then the back dressing room.
Okay. Where I keep the art stuff.
Yeah,
The previous garage. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So you still had a trampoline in the back?
Oh no, I had to get rid of the trampoline, but I got Emperor to jump up and down on it for me
Yeah, I
first.
remember that one. Yeah.
So at least I got that to happen. So memory made. Um, I got rid of the trampoline. Let's see. I got rid of the shed that was in the back. I'm going to have the roof fixed soon, but I didn't spend that much money on this house, to be honest. Like I spent about 50K less than I should have. So like I have that extra money to do those fixes. And was it an FHA loan? So I only had to put like 3% down or something, 1.5% down. So I really didn't spend a lot of money, like getting in here. So it's pretty much like at this point, like just paying my rent. It's my mortgage and my escrow, and I don't have to worry about, like a landlord being uncool and not
Yeah.
fixing shit. Like I had a landlord charge me for a window that broke when a rock got chucked up through it, like a weed eater went through it,
Wow.
and then like he never fixed it. Like crazy shit like that. Like
Wow.
so I'm happy to be on my own, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom is always the best.
You have any bad landlord stories?
I had one. It really wasn't my story, but I was in the store. So like, your landlord can't come in the house unless they let you know that they're coming. So the lady was coming to the house, and I was at the house. I was in my room, and so I called my mom, and I was like, "Is somebody coming? Somebody supposed to be coming?" She was like, "No." So I went and got the bat, and then she was coming in, and I was running towards the door, and she was screaming. It was crazy. So my mom was like, "Nah, we finna move." She just popping up. It's like, yeah, that's the best bet.
Yeah, man, you were just protecting your property at that point. Like
Yeah,
people rolling up and
I don't know why she just
unexpected.
came. That was crazy.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. But man, I've had some terrible landlord shit too. It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the stream seems to be a little laggy today, and I mean, the product looks good, but it's taking a little bit of time. I like it though. This is my preferred way of doing a podcast, so I don't have to mess with
So
editing.
what you go through StreamYard?
I use Restream, but they're
Okay.
pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah. But it seems to work okay. Like I got the Ethernet cable plugged directly in here, so that should help. But I got a lot of internets going on right now. I use a StreamYard, and I got wireless switch transmitters on all the cameras, 1, 2, 3, and the switcher just boop. That's it, man. It goes right into the internet. I can get to 5 different places. StreamYard, I heard, has a better studio, but I use OBS anyway, so I don't
Okay.
really need their studio. They both have like AI tools and shit, so later you can clip it up and do whatever you need.
Yeah.
They make it easy for you. All of it is really easy to do these days. Complete different from the past, man, where you had to do every single thing and be in control of like even captions, and now you just have to have vision and just kind of go. And so, tell me about your style of comedy. Like, what kind of voice do you have?
I basically just I like tell my story from the past, what's going on now, and current situations, stuff like that. I don't really do the political comedy or the. I try to do stuff that I can, you know what I'm saying, do, and later if I want to do it again I could do it. It's just not for that moment or that time frame type of comedy.
Do you do any of the relationship stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You have some bad girlfriend stories in there.
Yeah, bad ones, good ones. You can't go wrong with the girlfriend stories.
Oh, I mean, you could be lying. All my girlfriend stories are lies.
uh, you gotta have some truth in there.
Got to, yeah.
No one that made just a good meal or something you got to joke about.
I haven't had a girl cook for me. Not good, at least.
And you in Houston, you gotta have you one cook you a good meal.
Like, there was a Latino girl, and she cooked pork chops, and it was okay.
Yeah, you told her to cook the wrong thing.
Yeah.
She told her to make some empanadas or some some tacos. And she'd have made some good meal then.
You know,
Some beans or
maybe.
something.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think girls can cook as much anymore as they used to, man.
You gotta find you one that hung around her grandma. That's the best one. That's the one gonna cook from scratch. No box. She gonna whip up something nice.
Do you know how to cook, or
Yeah.
what's your dish, man?
Uh, pretty much whatever. I can pretty much make whatever.
You don't have like a signature.
Many of them. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. I used to get dropped off at my grandma's house, so and she used to be like, "Well, I'm gonna teach you how to cook." At first, I was like, I ain't trying to do that," but she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna help you out." So just in case you is in a situation or your girlfriend or whoever you with get mad, you can go in there and make something to eat. And she say, she say, "What I'm gonna teach you how to make gonna be good." So either way, you gonna get out the situation because she gonna smell it and she gonna want to eat too. So you got your way. However you want to do it. You can
Nice.
invite her. Or you be like, "Nah, you ain't want to cook for me in the first place." So yeah, it came out cool. And then women like a man that can cook. Women like a man that's funny. So hey, I got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And what was the first dish that your grandma taught you, man? When she
uh,
did that?
Let me think. A tuna casserole from scratch.
What goes in a tuna casserole?
A plethora of things. That's the only thing. It take about 20 to 30 minutes just to prep, but the meal take probably about 25 minutes just to saute the vegetables and then like 15, 20 minutes in the oven. That's it.
All right, let's start there. What vegetables go into your grandma's tuna casserole?
Garlic, parsley, bell peppers, onions. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all the vegetables.
What kind of noodle is it?
It depends on whichever kind of noodles you want to use.
You get your choice. Grandma
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah. Nah, she don't care.
She fancy. She's not gonna make you use a specific bow tie noodle.
Yeah, no. I go with the. I think they call penny noodles.
Yeah, the
PENNE.
penne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use those.
Oh, nice. Those are the ones that got the hollow chambers. The ones that are hollow on the inside.
Yeah. What about you? You do some cooking?
Yeah, I do cook. I'm pretty decent at cooking too. Let me see. I got really good fried chicken. Like
Yeah,
unbelievably good fried chicken. Because I'll cook chicken breasts almost every day, and it's boring if you just cook it in the oven. So you got to learn how to make a good schnitzel. Like a schnitzel is pretty much just like a breaded, chicken breast. You butterfly it, and then you can do whatever.
so how you cook your fried chicken in the grease or what?
So what I do is I use a cast iron. And do like a little bit of oil, like like a millimeter thick, but enough that it's like leveled up. So avocado oil is my go-to oil right now. I get that to temperature. Then the chicken is like um first egg. So I crack an egg and then I whisk that up and I'll put in all my seasonings. Like I'll always do different seasonings because that's really what changes the chicken, right? And
Hmm.
then I'll dip it in the egg and then I'll put it in a flour and then I'll dip it back in the egg and I'll use breadcrumbs or panko and
Yeah,
I'll fry it up.
I got away from the grease. I put it in that straight in the air fryer.
The air fryer, you cook your chicken in the air fryer
Yep,
completely.
20 minutes, and then you flip it over and cook it for another 10. It's gonna come out golden. It's gonna be good.
Do you still bread it?
You talking about with the eggs and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You do that first, and then you put it in the air fryer. You just put it for 20 minutes. Put it on 400, and then once you get through, you flip all of them, and then you cook it for another 10 minutes, and it's gonna be ready.
You like your air fryers, get your crispiness. I like avocado oil though. I feel like it's got some
Yeah,
good
I
fats.
just try to stay away from the grease. Period. That's why I just started using the air
You
fryer.
don't want to be fat.
Nah, I just don't like using too much grease. I do that, or if I'm not using the air fryer, I'm gonna put that boy in the oven.
Yeah, I'll cook
I'm
a
gonna
lot in
bake
the
it.
oven.
Yeah.
I'll cook a lot. I use my oven a lot. I got a gas stove. I'm pretty happy about that. Do you got a gas stove or is it electric?
Uh, I just switched, so it's both. So like it's gas and electric. So like my oven top isn't a furnace anymore. It's like a glass, and it shows up
Mm-hmm.
like a little red light. Yeah. But to me, it don't seem like it get hot like the original do.
Yeah,
To me, it
gas.
seemed
It depends. Like I got like my stove is a little bit like really used, so like I feel like the gas isn't coming out like it used to. So like I'm not getting as hot of a flame because I'm not getting as much gas out. So it really depends. But yeah, like I would get fush electric cooks stove tops for sure.
yeah. It's
It
easy to clean, but
it's easy to
it take
clean,
longer to
but
cook.
the glass gets scratched up and it doesn't look as nice, and yeah, it's a whole thing, man.
Yeah.
I prefer like my
Well, I had
gas
to get a
stove.
new one. My old one went out, so
Yeah, well, this you normally get what you get then, right?
yeah.
What side of town you living at? Is it still the south side?
Yeah, I'm still on the south side.
Nice. You too far from here?
Nah. I'm probably from here, probably about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
About like 15 away from Swagger.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm pretty much in the central area. I know this side of town. I used to play basketball right down the street from here at Jones High School.
Oh, that's cool. You still play ball?
When I can, I really can't do pretty much nothing now but enjoy sleep with this comedy. You know, you be up late, and then when you get to the house after doing the show, and you go home, it's just like it's hard to go to sleep.
What time does a comic go to bed normally at?
3, 4 in the morning on a good day.
All right, and what time you get up?
My That's the crazy part. I come home, I get home probably by I say 2:30, 3 o'clock, and my body will naturally get up between 5 and 6.
What was the job that you used to have that you had to get up that early, man?
Comedy. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I just normally just get up at like 5 or 6, and I go to
PM.
sleep at like 2:30. No, 2:30 a.m. I go to sleep 2:30 a.m. 5 to 6 a.m. I'm up.
What are you doing at 5 or 6
My
a.m.?
body just normally get up. I'm just used to getting up at
Yeah,
like
that's
that
what I'm. That's what's
from
my
like
question.
school and work.
Okay, yeah. What was the job that you always had to do at 6 a.m., man? What was that torture?
So just different things like get up, take kids to school, Or like I just like to get up sometime and just go
You
work
got
out
kids?
before the sun come up. Like go ride the bike or walk or something before the sun come up. Cause it's one is cooler, two ain't nobody really outside, so you just get to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the scenery.
Yeah. Well, you like being alone during that time, like that
I
twilight
like being
town.
alone. Period.
Yeah.
I it's cool. It's cool. I be around people, but I would preferably like be by myself. That's why when I come, I go to the comedy club. I go sit in the corner, or go sit by myself. If somebody comes sit with me, that's cool. But if not, either way, I'm good.
How long can you go before it's too much to be by yourself? Because you're talking to me here. I'm agoraphobic at this point, man. I'm locked in a lot, and like I'm spending days by myself sometimes. So, like for me, after about the fourth day, I start to go a little stir crazy without people around.
Oh yeah, I could be around people. It's just I get sometimes where I just get days where I just don't want to be bothered. I just don't want nobody around. Like I just be in my own world, in my own zone. So I just when I just go sit by myself. I enjoy it from time, and then when somebody come, they just come. But uh, from what I notice, people can see it. Like some people they'll come and they look like they want to sit down, and they'll probably ask you, or they'll walk off and then come back later. I'll be like, all right, cool, appreciate
But also, comics are a little weird.
you. Well, it's a lot of weird
So
comments.
you don't know if like they feel like they just don't want to approach you because they also like are introverted, or yeah, you just don't know, man. It's Comics are weird. Let's see, there we go. You see anything weird in the town, man, lately? Like people going a little bit nuts. So you noticed? Have you
Um,
noticed like traffic is getting a little more intense?
with traffic, I always been crazy.
But like today, there was a group of 4 to 5 cars that just refused to let me get over and exit.
Oh
They
no,
knew for like a quarter mile that I had my blinker on, and I was trying to exit, but like they all just like kind of linked up like together and wouldn't let me in front or behind. I had to take the next exit and like make a U-turn. It was pretty obvious. Everyone did that on purpose. They weren't like
nah, I
not
haven't.
to, as a like they were talking to each other, but like individually they each decided I'm not letting anyone in.
Nah, I haven't. I haven't noticed none of that.
Oh man, like I feel like driving's been gaining more player versus player out on the streets these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out here. I don't know where they getting their license from.
I don't know if all of them have their licenses, but
Yeah,
sometimes because I work at a place where we ask to get a copy of their photo ID when they pick up some gear. So like, can I get a copy of your photo ID? And they're like, I don't have one. Like your driver's like, how did you get here? I'm like, did you Uber? They're like, nah.
we
I'm
drove.
like, but all right.
I remember I was in high school. I'm coming out of school. I'm finna go get something to eat before I gotta go to practice. This chick come and hit the back of my car. So she was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You ain't gotta call the cops." Blah blah blah. Whoop, whoop. I got my I got my ID. I got my insurance. I was like, "All right." So I got all that information. Went to the house. I called it in, and my insurance was like, "I'm sorry to tell you, this is not a real insurance. She made it up." I was like, "Ah." So then I seen her at school, and then she was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna talk to my people." So I finally talked to her brother, and he was like, "Man, I just pay for it, but yeah, we ain't got no insurance, no." I was like, "Man, it's too late. I already called them, so y'all just give me whatever money back that they was gonna charge me to fix it." So that's what they did, but
You
yeah.
got some money? That's awesome. That almost never goes down that
Yeah,
way.
either that or I was gonna write a report. Yeah, you hit me with no license, and I let
Well,
you.
I guess because you knew which school she went to, you could
Yeah, she went to
actually,
my schools. Yeah, so I could.
yeah.
I'm gonna see you. You got a class with me, so that's
Like
what made it even more crazy. She was
I
in a
got
class with me.
into in traffic. A guy stopped into me a little bit and like tapped me, and so he actually pulls over and I pull over with him. Like I went to exchange information. I'm like, all right, so I'll get a copy of your photo ID. You get a copy of my photo ID. You take a picture of my insurance. I take a picture of your insurance. He spends 5 to 10 minutes just pretending to look for his car insurance. I'm like, you know what, man? It's okay. Like you barely tapped me, and he was like, man, it was your fault anyways. I'm like, dog, you
Oh
hit
nah, I
me.
would have called that in. He said it's my fault. I'm calling it in.
I was like, whatever.
I
He
would,
fucked up his car. My car was a beast. It took it
yeah,
like I went over to my car and I did like one of these numbers like "Bow," and like it just like popped out. I'm like
yeah,
okay. And then
yeah,
I later I like I cleaned like the little traded paint area and like I just like scrubbed off so
yeah.
I got no damage, but like his front well was fucked up, dude. His front right well.
For a situation like that, what I would have did, I would have just been like, if I noticed he playing like he don't have no insurance, I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just took a picture of his license plate, got in my car and called my insurance. Hey, he ain't had no insurance. It took forever for the cops to come, but this is his license plate, and they would have sent it that way. That way, you still wouldn't have had to pay.
Oh, I got liability insurance, so if it's a hit and run and I don't get any info, like liability doesn't take care of me.
Oh,
I need them to be insured to like get something
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Otherwise, it's like I guess silver court, but like I ain't going. I'm fucking
yeah.
with you
You
over like
losing
a
money, all the
five
court
hundred
fees.
dollars. Like if you go through insurance, it's like what a $2,000 repair, but honestly, it's like $500. Like I said, I just went boop and like just like got the damage out and just like cleaned up the traded paint you know,
Yeah,
because like my car was standing still. He drove
but
his
you got an
car.
old school car.
Yeah, it was still
You
on the
still got the
Rhino.
steel bumper.
I don't know if it's got a steel bumper or not, but
Them cars is I could take a pounding.
it's a bigger. My car was definitely bigger than his car, and that had a lot to do with like him getting the damage and not me. Usually, the car with the more momentum gets less damage. Plus, like he drove into me, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm hating driving around town. I wish I had the money to just be Ubered everywhere.
Ah, you don't want that. I got so tired of Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got me another car.
Congratulations, man. What did you get?
I got a Toyota. Yeah, I was
Nice. How
I
many
was
miles you got on that guy?
78,000.
Oh, that's so nice. Because you're getting another 20 years out of that
Yes,
car.
that be my thing. I don't pretty much get new, but I get some around the area. Like I got a 2018. So
Oh man, a
what I try
2018.
to look for is anything under 90,000. That way I know I can get a warranty or you know what I'm saying. It's still you still can have a little access with it. But yeah, nah.
I like to buy cash cars, so I'll buy a car with cash like 10K, and then I'll wear it down to a nub, and then buy another car for this.
That's what I was doing. I was just looking for something in my price range because I wasn't trying to pay no note. If I pay a note, I know I'm gonna get to a point where I'm be like, man, I ain't finna pay this month. So I just went on ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, just paid it all the way. But yeah, that car dealership people is some hustlers. Like I went to one spot out in Katy, and I talked about it on stage. The dude had the car online, but what he brought me and tried to present to me was not what was online. Like it looked it totally different. I was like, man, you guys to be kidding. He was like, what you mean? I was like, this must be an after car. He was like, an after car. I was like, yeah, you know how you have the before picture and the after picture. He was like, yeah. I was like, this is the after car. I was like, this don't look nothing like what it looked like online. Like that car was beat. The it had a crack in the window, but you couldn't tell because they had like the price of the car and the warranty paper, all of that on the outside, so you couldn't see the inside. So then I was walking around. They had scrapes on the back of the door, scrapes on the door. He popped the hood. The hood was messed up. The paint was coming underneath. He was like, "You want to check out the trunk?" The trunk was all dirty. I already had my mind. I didn't want to drive it. He was like, "Man, you can go and give it a test drive." So I was like, all right, why test drive it? When I opened the door and sat down and seen that crack in the window, it looked like Thor hit it with a hammer because it was from like the top of the roof and went all the way down on that one right side. I got it. I was like, nah, bro, I don't want it. He was like, man, we could fix it. I was like, nah. I came all the way out here. I called y'all the day before and told you I was going to, you know what I'm saying, come get it, you know what I'm saying, as long as it drive right. I was like, I'm not finna sit and wait for you to fix the car. All this should have been done before I got here. So they were calling me probably about 3 days trying to get me to come back and apologize. I was like, nah, I'm good. My business here is done. I was like, what y'all presented to me was not what y'all showed me online. I don't want to.
It was also very illegal. Which is
Yeah, that
weird.
was the thing too.
It was also very extremely illegal to advertise one product and show you another one. It is an extremely illegal operation.
It's illegal both ways. Like
Just
with
on
that
him.
window being like that, I couldn't even drive off without putting that. Like the insurance wouldn't even put that on the insurance. They wouldn't even cover it.
Oh no, for sure not.
So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But it was great condition. It was 2020, but it made sense why it was so cheap though. Like it was a 2020, and they only wanted like 13.5. So like tax title and license, that would have been about 15. So I was like, nah, I'm cool.
No, man, that's extremely illegal to show one car online and then have a different car showed up. That's an old school scam too. That's a very old scam.
Yeah, and then those are real dealership. Like it wouldn't know.
It doesn't matter if it's a real dealership. Like they thought that they could do it to you. They could scam you.
Nah, it wasn't happening.
They didn't want to show you a real car. They
like,
decided that, man.
And then what was so cool about it? Like I checked the Carfax. So the Carfax said no wrecks, one owner, and recent oil change and services. This car was wrecked. I know it had more than one owner. I was like, nah.
Yeah, man. Used car slots, they're a scam. You don't make money on new cars.
Now, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a used car lot. This was a real live actual Toyota car dealership.
But they sell used cars there.
What they call it?
Certified pre-owned?
Yes.
Still used car. You can call
Yeah.
You know, man, you can call a grape a grape. It's still
Yeah.
still a squishy fruit.
But I'm saying when I hear somebody say used cars spot, I'm thinking of like your little mom and pop on the side of the road.
Now, because even dealerships sell those used cars. Like think about all those trade-ins they get. Like so they pick up a car.
I wouldn't take no chances on that either.
So that's what that car was. Like someone got rid of their car and got a new car from them, and they got $1,000 off of their their sale on the new car, and then they went around and tried to quickly sell that shit to you to get it out of their way.
No.
Because they knew they couldn't do anything with it. Highly illegal.
I was good. I don't want it.
Yeah, of course. Who would want that shit? I'm glad you didn't fall for that bullshit, man. The everyday scams, every day. You get those scam calls, man.
I got like 3 today.
You know what? They be calling me like right after I make appointments with legit businesses. So like I'll schedule like a contractor to come on out, and right after I'm done, I'll get one of those scam calls. And I won't know if it's like the scam call or the actual contractors. I'll be paying attention to the area codes. It's the only way I can tell. But like they know when I want someone to contact me from an unknown number.
Yeah, it got so bad. I had one that had 2 Houston area codes, but it was like in the number. So it was like 832-281. I was like, no, I'm not answering this. I know this is scam.
Yeah, how does that even happen, man?
And then now they got it to where it'll be a scam call, but it'll be your area code number. Like it'll be a number, like you know that it has to be somebody that's there around here, but your phone is showing you scam. So I'll be like, nah.
Yeah, people gotta leave a voicemail or a text message that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I do it. If I don't know the number, if you ain't leaving no voicemail or sending me no text message, I'm not calling you back.
Why should you call anyone back if they're not giving their info first? Like, this Steven? Like, I'm not responding to that. Like, who's this?
Yeah.
Tell me who you are. Let's start there. What do you want, and I'll tell you if I'm interested. You know, I get a lot of
I
emails.
don't even do that because some of them so cold. If they just ask you for, like say, like you said, they say, "Is this Steven?" and you say yes,
Oh yeah, I
they
don't
can hang.
respond.
They can hang up the phone and use your yes and set it up on a whole nother account on some other stuff and just use your voice for saying yes. Like,
Oh
nah.
no, no. So when I see that like the call is this Steven, I go click. You know, if I see the text message, it's just Steven, I block and report it. I'm saying is if you're going to do that shit, be like, this is blah 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 blue. We're like seeing if you want to redo your home mortgage. Do you still live at this property? I'd be like, no, leave me alone. Fuck you. But at least I know that's like at least a cold call person. You know, at least something. You gotta at least introduce yourself. At least say
Yeah,
something. Say what you want. Don't just ask me my name. State your purpose.
yeah.
And then I'll tell you to fuck off. I feel like I'm telling someone to fuck off at least once a day, man.
Wow.
There are these guys that were way too loud in our parking lot the other day. They weren't even that far from our workplace. They were just like, I don't know, like 30, 40 cars parked down, but the same parking lot, the main parking lot, not even like out of the way, just really loud, just smoking blunts, just like being stupid, man. And they're like trying to get stuff from us. And they don't know shit that goes together. They're asking for gear that doesn't work together, man. They're asking for shit that just won't work. They're asking for like a electric guitar pick when they play piano, you know?
Wow.
Shit like that. It's just like complete out the wall. I'm like, man, I'm not showing you anything. Get the hell out of my shop, man. Oh man, I've been crazy everywhere. Like Houston is the worst city for gear theft, man. More gear gets stolen here than in like LA or New York or Chicago. It's way worse here. I feel like there's a bigger criminal entity here.
Yeah, I had somebody steal my tires, my brakes, and my rollers, and left a note on my windshield. Said, "Thank you so much for your tires, brakes, and rollers." And left. The car was on bricks. I came outside. I was like, I'm finna go make a run to the store, and I looked. I was like, I know you lying.
How did he do it so fast?
It had one of the neighbors said it had to be around like 4 o'clock in the morning, which I walked in the house at like 3:30. The only reason I was so late because I got stopped by a train, so they did it like probably 30 minutes after I was in the house. I was
That's
like, man,
crazy. How do they do that shit so fast, man? And what can you do with that shit either? You can't do nothing with that shit unless you have the
uh,
same as that car.
the best thing you can do is put some wheel locks on. That'll slow them down and get you an updated alarm system. Like get you the one to where you can set it up
I had to have
between
my wheel locks busted off when I had my tires replaced because I didn't have the key.
uh,
The lug nut key.
yeah, discount tires or something. AAA have one.
I was at a discount
But
tires.
yeah, you can set it up for like 10 feet or 5 feet. Your alarm. So like, say you set it up for 5 feet. Once somebody walk in that 5 feet area, your alarm can go off, and then they have them now so updated to where you can have your voice for your alarm. Like you can be like, "Hey, what are you doing about my car?" or back up, or say something like that. It work too.
Yeah, I like to have that. I have my car as close enough to the camera at the front door, so if someone's messing around my car, it triggers the camera.
But you got motion sensors.
Yeah, it's just a ring,
Uh,
so they're limited, but they do their job. They work hard, you know. But they have to say battery, so once someone trips the motion, then they start recording. They
yeah,
don't do it before that. You know, which kind of sucks. Like I would like a home security system that's always recording. You know, like 48 hours at a time or some shit. You know, in case you need to pull something. But that's tough to set up, man. That costs some money, you know. Man, but I do love camera shit though. It'll almost be worth it just to have the project of setting up the camera shit. Uh, yeah. And I do find it to be a hobby. I like microphones a lot, man. Do you get into any kind of weird hobbies or anything? You know, kind of have a little bit more time as a comic?
I like to go fishing.
Fishing? Where do you fish at?
Anywhere offshore. I hate pier fishing. To me, that's a waste of time.
We used to do the boat tours when I was a kid.
Yeah, I like being on the boat. I don't like fishing on the rocks. You taking a gamble. I do some wading fishing. That's pretty fun.
Explain to me what wading fishing is.
Okay, so like you put on like some big boots, and you can either go out there with what they call a long pole. Is pause. Is like a fishing pole, but it's probably like from this wall to that wall, and you just like stand out in the water and you throw it way out there, and you can, you know what I'm saying, put it in the ground, and once the fish come on, all you do is just reel it in. And then the other kind is like same thing, but it's like a big net. And all you do is take the net and you throw it out there. And then once you throw it out there, you have a string. So you just pull the string and whatever is in the net, you bring it back.
I saw a kid in Corpus one time fishing with a net. Like an 8-year-old just went out to the ocean with his net. That seemed pretty cool. Like, imagine being an 8-year-old with your fishing net. That's what you did for the day.
Yeah, fishing net is that's cool. Going crabbing, that's cool. But they done made that so much easier now. All you gotta do is put some bait in the cage, and they gonna come in there. And once that cage sink, then you know it's full.
So you don't have to do much. What are you doing all day while you're crabbing then?
Sitting back, having a drink, enjoying the sunset. You don't really have to do too much. You just put the bait in there. Now, at first, you would have to get you like a piece of wood, like you get from like you see a homeowner sign, or one of those political signs. You just take the sign off. You take that piece of wood and wrap some string around it, and then put you like a chicken bone, a drumstick on there, and throw it out. And once that what you call it get to moving, then you know you got your crab on there, or you might have a fish. I didn't call it not a stingray. Electric eel on one of them. I just cut the whole string. It's like, nah, I don't want that.
Yeah, electric eels are the coolest animal, man. You know that once they go outside the water, just like a little bit, that their voltage increases like tenfold. So if they like stick their head out of the water a little bit and zap you then when you're out of the water and they're like half in the water, I'm really gonna fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, I caught one on the fishing pole, and I had him on the ground, and everybody was like, "Nah, don't mess with it."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, we'll stop a human heart. Yeah,
yeah. So
I don't want to mess with an electric eel too. They're fascinating creatures. So
yeah,
you know, all animals have electricity running in them. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Fishing is fun, especially when you got you a big one, and that line sound like a dirt bike. That's the best feeling in the world.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
A 42-inch red with a 10-pound test line.
10 pound, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We used to go fishing for perch in Lake Erie, so it was freshwater
Piggy
fish.
perch.
I don't remember it being called that, but
That's what they have out in.
it was a freshwater fish.
Oh, okay.
It was Lake Erie. So we would go for perch, and every once in a while you would catch like a gnarly goatfish or these really, really gnarly looking Russian fish called gobies, man. That
I've never heard of that one.
the goby fish is a fish that's native to the sea in Russia. I forgot what that sea is called. It's like West Bartels. I can't remember it. But the goby fish is like, it looks like an alien, dude. This thing is so weird, and it's got like this like stabilizer fin on underneath it, under its belly, that looks like an eyelid almost. Oh, dude, let me see if I can get that on the screen and point it towards that camera. That's no, the one in the middle. Yeah, and I'll get it on that camera. Yeah, point it. Yeah. Oh, it's asking you to watch more reels. So hit the button again.
Oh,
Yeah, and then point it straight at. That fish is huge, dude. Wow, I never caught anything that big.
yeah,
47 inches, man.
no,
That's
it
as
was
big
40.
as
It was 42.
that's as big as a softbox that I was photographing you with today.
It was It was so big, it was jumping out the cooler, out the cooler. So I literally had to sit on the cooler until you know what I'm saying, it died. Like
Yeah,
it kept popping the cooler open, trying to get out.
you might have been dead and still popping the cooler
Nah,
open.
it was. I'm talking when I first put it in there, like it was moving the cooler, rattling it, and then I caught another one. It was 41 inches, and then we was finna leave because that was like they was like, man, this the biggest one. We got to move around. We ain't gonna catch no more big fish like this. And the boat cut off, like it wouldn't start. So we was like, we got to get the boat started. So then the Coast Guard came and they seen it and they took it. He was like, man, we got to take it. He was like, who caught it? My uncle was like, my nephew. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, it took me about 10 minutes. He was like, all right. He was like, let me see how big it is. So he was like, man, he was like the I would say the not the goal, but the record was 43 inches. So he was like, it looked like you might have it. So he did it. He was like, you was 2 inches short. It was 41. So I was like, man. So he was like, if you catch it 41 inches or anything bigger than that, they got to bring you to shore and they going to hang it up on that little thing, take you a picture, and give you some money. So I told my people, I was like, man, we can't go back to the house. I got to go get another one. I
Oh
need
man,
that money.
you should have told them that it was just cold in the water that day and it was really bigger than that. You
Yeah,
know,
they pulled that. They pulled that.
it's just cold in the water. It's really 43 inches. There's this shrinkage.
But yeah, them be the best
Oh
ones.
man, that's a big fish. That was a huge fish. Like the biggest fish I ever caught was like about this big. It was a nice perch too. Like it made some decent fillets, man. I remember like ruining my mom's kitchen with the fish scalers. Ooh, even when you scaled outside, we would scale outside off of the porch, and the kitchen would still be full of scales.
I
Man,
use a power wash.
you'd use a power washer. That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. You just
Hell yeah, if you own a power washer, sure.
yeah.
How many people have a power washer for fishing, man?
That or you can just use a regular water hose. You just have to have the one with the sprayer on it and just
It really
shoot it
depends.
at an angle.
It
And
really
that'll
depends
come up.
on the psi in the fish because, like, some fish scales are more stubborn than the others. You know, it really depends. You know.
I would say the hardest ones or the roughest ones to cut up is probably shark. They skin is so tough.
They have micro scales.
No, I'm just saying like the cutting process.
Yeah,
You have to have a mean knife.
that's what I mean. A shark skin. Oh shit! Just whacked the microphone. A shark skin. It looks smooth, but if you like look under like a microscope, they're little tiny scales. So that's why it's so fucking tough, man. It's just
Yeah,
like armor. That's why you can't get through it. But you have to also think about these animals are feeding on each other sometimes, so you got to have armor.
yeah.
Yeah, and like you always see like bite mark scars on these giant fish.
Yeah, I was watching some. I think it was either National Geographic or something. It was saying like it's some certain kind of little fish that uh, that that's the ones that's leaving the bite marks on there is really not just hurting them. It's like cleaning that area. Like to the little fish, it's like that's the dirtiest spot on them. So that little bite mark is like basically like they cleaning them. So I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, man, fish are so cool. They'll have like a spot where they know it's like this is all fish have decided that this is a cleaning area. No one eat on each other. Just open up your jaws and let whatever little fish do its thing inside your mouth. Get all your little parasites, and then you swim away like little cleaning stations. They just decided together, like group, they don't speak to each other. And, like, they're not the same species of animal. But they all decide to do it. And fish are fascinating as fuck.
That grouper fish, that tastes good.
You like the groupers?
Yeah, that tastes good. Grouper, flounder, sand trout, really any trout. Redfish tastes good. Drum tastes good, but both of them have a lot of bones. That's the only downfall. They have a lot of bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating fish later tonight. I got pollock.
Okay, yeah, I had that before.
It is. It's decent. It's like your standard.
It's better
fish.
than sway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Man, you're a big seafood guy, aren't you?
yeah, I like seafood.
You know, there's a lot of really good seafood in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I hear a lot of good things. Like, I started eating kosher again, so I'm not like checking out the seafood anymore. But there's a lot of good stuff in the neighborhood, man. Definitely. So if you like seafood, this is definitely like the town for it.
Oh yeah, of course. Really anything. They serve everything down here.
Yeah,
So
we got better
multicultural.
cuisine. We got better cuisine than anywhere else, man. I say that proudly. I think our cuisine here is better than New York.
I think it's the best. Somebody told me I need to try Chicago though. They say they have some good food, and then I seen since I watch seafood, seafood stuff pops up on my phone. I seen one in Chicago that looked real nice. Like they had a crab on there, and it was way bigger than a king crab. Like it was literally hanging off the plate, and it was so big that when they served you your meal, it was able to feed, I say, about 4 people, but they was cooking it 4 different ways.
Like they cut up the crab and cooked it 4 unique ways because they had so much meat from it.
Yeah, like the first meal was like it was like crab and like crab meat and like instead of like dirty rice, it was like crab meat and rice. The next one was like some like some, now you get shrimp fried rice from Timmy Chan. It was
Yeah.
like some kind of noodles and broccoli and crab meat, and then one was like some stir fry and crab, and then the last one was like boiled crab. So like that was pretty dope. And then it came with 2 big lobsters, and the lobster was so big they was able to bring you 2 different styles of lobster.
Man, are you going to do the seafood tour where you go town to town eating the best seafood and doing
If I have time,
the
if I have
mics?
time.
Dude, like that's your show. You tour. You just go town to town, in the places that you did the research that have the best seafood, and that's where you set up your show. You find the local club, put you on, like, hey, I'm coming to your town, like on these dates, like I'll be on your shows, whatever. Or you bring the show yourself, like you be the headliner and you bring your feature with you, and then you submit your show to the cities that have the seafood that you want. And you call it like your Little Red Seafood Challenge, or I don't know.
Yeah, I went to the Crawfish Festival in Austin. That was fun. That was nice.
Do you do any shows when you were in Austin, or just like the
I just
Crawfish?
did one, but that was a private event, so I really ain't count that one. But
Private events pay.
I haven't.
How is that
been
not
back.
counted?
Because it wasn't like an actual club.
But they paid you money to do
Yeah,
your
yeah,
show.
yeah. But I'm saying, as in being in the club wise, like the Kill Tonys, the what's it called, Cop
Cave.
the Cave, Mothership, all that. Nah, I haven't done none of that.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll get there. But that was cool that you're doing shit. Where else have you toured?
That was pretty much it. I really ain't, my thing was I wasn't gonna go outside of Houston until I get Houston. Like you gotta get the city first. That was my mindset.
Okay.
I get the city first. Once I get them to start buzzing, then I start doing the content. Then I start moving out. That way, by the time I go to a Austin or I go to a Dallas, the promoter already know who I am. So we can already talk about business rather than me have to go out there and they want me to do something for free and give them my best stuff, and then, well, we might bring you back. Nah, I'd rather you know who I am when I get there, and we can go from there.
Nice. But do you have like a list going of places you want to hit? Clearly, you're going to go to Chicago.
Yeah, I got a couple of spots and people I know in Austin want me to come out there. Dallas, Louisiana, um, just a couple of them. The other ones I can't really remember, but they on my Facebook on that comedy festivals page.
Nice.
Yeah,
And I want you to do the seafood tour. And
Youngstown, Ohio.
I grew up just stone's throw from Youngstown, man. I grew up in Cleveland. Like
East 99.
I grew up like Cleveland Heights, South Euclid, that area of town, like off of Cedar, right where Bernie Showman's, which became Mark's later. Like I used to go to the farmers market across the bridge once a day to drop off bagels.
I just been to Akron and Columbus. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's where the airports are.
Yeah, I went to Columbus. My cousin used to run track, so we should go see her.
Oh, that's cool. I saw Cake in Columbus. That was a pretty decent show. And I remember that show. It was a core memory because this girl walked up to me and asked me if I liked Harry Potter. And I did. I did not like Harry Potter, and not.
You told her, yeah.
I told her, he's okay, and she was like, nope, not you. I was going to have sex with someone tonight. I was like, fuck, dude. And when you're 15, that sticks with you. Of course, it was never going to happen one way. It didn't matter how I answered that question. That was a setup. Didn't matter how drunk she was, what the question was, But you remember shit like that. That sticks with you. Oh, man. What concerts have you gone to lately, man? Have you gone to see any shows?
Just comedy shows.
Just comedy?
Yeah, I haven't really didn't. I was gonna try to go to that Lil Wayne concert September 18th, but I wasn't able to make that one. But the next show I'll probably go to is probably that 85 South show, but that's comedy too. That's November 2nd.
Are you going to be on that show, or are you just going to watch?
No, I'm just going to watch.
Who's headlining that?
It's the 85 South show, so it's 3 headliners at one. You got DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, and Carlos Miller. And then I think they bringing out Clayton English and somebody else.
I don't know any of these comics. I'll have to look them up, man. What kind of comedy are they? Black comics?
Yeah.
All right, I'm disappointed in myself then. But yeah, all right. I'll have to look these guys.
Yeah,
up,
all of them is on Nick Cannon show, Wild and Out.
Okay. Yeah, definitely go to that show, man. That'll be a blast, man.
Yeah. The last time I went, it was fun.
I've been meaning to go to more shows, comedy, music, just in general, because
I go to music like stuff on like Mondays just to relax and chill. Yeah, like on Thursday, Mondays and Thursdays, I try to go listen to live jazz.
Where do you go to listen to live jazz?
Swagger.
Swagger, yeah.
Yeah, Thursday from 6 to 8.
Don't you run the open mic there?
That was today Tuesday, right?
It's Wednesday.
Okay, today's Wednesday. Yeah, did it yesterday. Yeah.
So your mic is Tuesdays at Swaggers, and what time is that?
Yeah, I co-host with Leroy the Third every Tuesday.
That's right.
Start time is 9:30 to 12.
Nice.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, of course. Leroy the Third's been doing this forever too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going and doing that mic back in maybe it wasn't Swaggers. It was.
I know you was at Carrington's.
Yeah, but there was this other bar that was like a mile down off of Main from Caro's that Leroy would have an open mic on.
You talking about Main Street Lounge by the Shipley's Donuts?
Yes, by the Shipley's. Yes,
that's where I started at. Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, man. That was. Dude, my memory
that was the Mecca. That used to be so much fun in there. And then there was a
Dude,
strip club inside. Oh man.
dude, it was crazy in there, man. I always got welcome, so it
Yeah,
was,
I always had a good
yeah,
time in
I
there.
always
That
was
was
welcome. Like, someone one time gave me some shit about ordering like a beer. They didn't like the choice of beer. I don't know why, but that was a one time thing, and he was just drunk. Like sometimes drunk people like pick like the they'll pick out the randomness. Like it's not something they care about. It's like, but they locked onto it. So I think it was something like that. Like that was a weird beer. Like I don't know, like what I ordered. It was probably the Lone Star. So who
I
cares?
don't really like the Lone Stars or the Blue Moons.
No, was it
Nah.
you? Was it you that was picking on me that night?
No, no, no. Back then when I first started, I was getting hammered. I used to drink Long Island's.
Oh fuck, dude!
Yeah, I remember
That's 3 to 5 shots of liquor.
I had two. I think it was two or three Long Island's and a Dos Aggies before I went on stage. And I got on stage. I was cool the whole process. I was cool until I looked up at them fluorescent lights and my mind went blank. I was like, ooh, everything I prepared for is out the door. So I was like, man, I gotta come up with something quick because I could start looking around. They was looking like, come on, start the jokes. So I came up with this one joke about this stool, and then they was laughing. And soon as they start laughing, my mind started going back like, okay, these are the jokes we prepared for. So I was like, all right. So I did them jokes, got to the end of my set, and my mind was like, okay, we're gonna say these two jokes. We know they gonna hit, and we're gonna get out of here. Now, I was so drunk that the jokes that my mind said we're gonna say these two jokes was the same first two jokes I started the set with, which was hilarious. I'm talking about, and then by that time the liquor hit more. So when I was saying the joke, I was laughing more, and the joke sounded more funny, and I could hear the crowd laughing and saying, "He said this joke," and they were saying the joke with me as I'm saying it and laughing. And then I got off stage, and Leroy was like, "Man, did you record it?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You know, you got away with murder, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, that rarely happens to where you can get away with saying the same joke again." And they laugh and say it with you. I was like, "Yeah, that was crazy."
That sounds like a challenge.
So I never did that again.
Like maybe you could write a joke where the purposes of like I'm having a hard time remembering the stuff I do, and then you say the joke, then you say the joke again, your audience knowing that
Yeah,
it was the
call back.
premise. Yeah, that's a callback.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, but that's great, man. Like getting yourself in holes and then getting yourself out. Benjamin mentioned that was his favorite thing to do in comedy, to put himself into place and then have to make himself work his way out. You like doing shit like that too?
yeah. I pretty much anything that'll help me get better. I like.
Do you do a lot of writing for your jokes, or is it all like stuff you think of at the time?
Nah, I do a lot of writing and stuff. Sometimes I write like a seasonal joke, like a joke that I know not gonna work at this time frame, but down the line of years down, I could implement it type thing. I be writing all day, and then sometimes most of the time when I'm on jokes and a joke is hitting, I be thinking of something to add on to it, and I either say it on stage or if I don't have enough time, then as soon as I get off, I'll go write it or record it on my phone, and then keep going from there.
You said you write all day, so you're writing a lot. What's your process? How do you get started?
I just think it depends. If it's something that I already went through, then it's easy. You know what I'm saying? I could just do it. I just say it exactly how it is, and then if it's like something I'm just writing, then I just do it. But I don't write on a piece of paper no more. I do it in my head because
Okay.
I had my car broken into and they stole
Your
my
joke book.
notebook, yeah, and my whole backpack. So I was like, I would never do that again. So yeah, that was.
But do you really think
Uh,
there's like someone out there trying to do your material right
I
now?
haven't heard nobody yet. I was waiting on it because I still remember those jokes.
Like I think they just pissed on your notebook and threw it in the trash, dude.
Nah, they didn't do that because I looked in the trash.
I mean, like when they got home, you
Oh,
know, they're like they didn't want your jokes for your jokes. They wanted your shit.
well, wasn't nothing in there, but it was
They
just my.
still they saw a backpack. They wanted it.
Yeah, but the backpack was like on the floor under like I had stuff on top of it, like a towel on top of it.
When thieves see a towel in the back seat, they know there's a backpack under it now.
Oh no,
And
it was in the front seat. Like
you know, front seat, back seat. What they like to do is break a passenger window.
that's what it was.
Yeah, they'll break a passenger window because it's easier to replace. They think
I
they're doing
was
you a favor.
pissed. I was mad.
Of course, it was your shit.
I was tipsy too. So when I got in the car, I didn't realize the window was gone until the wind started blowing. I was like, dang, it smelled like outside. Then
It smells like outside.
yeah, that's what I said. I said, dang, it so smell like outside in here. And when I turned and looked over, I seen my window was gone. I was like, ah. So then I got out and I was looking for the window and I was calling the police and the lady was like, well, did they leave any evidence or the window? I was like, nah, man, they took everything. They even took the window. I was like, they did a hell of a job. And the lady was just laughing. So the people came, tried to help me out, put the little black trash bag on it. It took like 10 minutes to do that. That ain't help. By the time I reached the stop sign, the bag flew off.
Yeah, you got to get the window replaced the next day.
Yeah. So I did the one with
Where was it that your car
What-
got
what they-
the window smashed?
Axelrad at the
Was that
the,
Axelrad? I knew
yeah.
it was I knew it was a mic.
yeah, the parking lot where the Luigi's Pizza at the back.
Okay.
Yeah, it was over there. And at the spot where I was parked, by closer to the trash can area, they said they didn't have cameras right there. So I was like,
Yeah,
"Ah."
that's why they only hit that car parked by that trash can. And if it's the only parking spot open, you know, you're probably going to take it.
So I didn't go back. I didn't go back to Axelrad for probably about 2 weeks. I was like, nah.
You're too pissed, yeah. I've tried to paying homeless people to wash my car. I'm like, here's a $5 spot. But
And then I know
sometimes there aren't the local homeless guy to look at it, you know. And sometimes you don't even need to like tip them or anything. You just gotta be friendly with them. Like yeah, I'm an open mic. You see me here every week. You know, I'm like yeah, I see you. Like haha, you funny. Like, that's all you really need to do. Like it's like I saw someone looking at your car. I was like, hey, I know that guy. He's a comic. You leave his car alone. You gotta, you know, recruit people, watch over your shit sometimes when you go into those mics, man.
yeah.
You still, yeah, you still going to Axelrad. Oh, yeah, you are.
I haven't been to Axelrad in a minute. Cause I do stuff on. I usually go on Sunday or Monday, but I had to change my schedule. So
Okay.
my Sundays are full, and Mondays is like I said, them my relaxed days. So I haven't been to Axelrad in a minute. I'm gonna try to go on a Friday though. I'm gonna try to make a Friday, but most Fridays I be booked. So I won't
What's
be able to
your
go.
routine? So you're starting on a Tuesday. You got the Swaggers open mic.
I got either For the Culture with AD Hodge at the Secret Group, and then Swaggers, or just Swagger, and then Wednesday is a toss up between Jeff Joe's open mic at the Ride. Um, Thursday is probably a toss up between Rambo's open mic at the Trenches or Sally E over at Avant Garden, and then Fridays is wherever I get booked. Saturdays is wherever I get booked, and Leroy the third new open mic spot in Pearland, MJ's Lounge, starting this Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What time? Is that when it starts? Like 8 to 10? Is it like 12?
Hold on, I'm finna say it.
Okay, yeah. I'm interested. You said Pearland, like that's close to me. Finally, like, you know. Actually, everything's close. I'm just a lazy. I was a lazy person. I don't like going out, man. But yeah, the open mics are a tough scene, man. And I'm kind of like dedicated to not spending money when I go out too, so that makes it even tougher. So you just gotta be really patient, you know, listening to everyone's set 100 times, you know. But like I said before, man, it's better than doing nothing. Um, I'm definitely going to start going out to open mics as soon as I stop being lazy. It's always been a lazy issue, you know, just like not wanting to do anything after work. Um, but yeah,
Showtime 7 p.m.
7 p.m. And
Yeah.
this is a Pearland mic. What's the name of the spot?
Yeah. MJ's Lounge in Pearland.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a new open mic, man. That's cool. What you said that one?
This is Leroy the
Oh,
Third.
Leroy the Third.
Yeah,
Leroy
I'm
the
starting
Third.
this Saturday.
Starting this Saturday. Cool.
Yeah, Jeff Joe has Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sunday, Monday, and Fridays is Axelrad, and Wednesdays is the Ride.
There's plenty of mics throughout town, man.
Yeah, there's plenty. It might pop up every other week.
Do you ever get that friend, or a friend of a friend who's asking, like, I want to get into comedy. How do I start open mics?
No, I really didn't get that.
No. Every once in a while, someone will hit me up and ask me, how do I start open mics? Where do I go? What do I do?
You just gotta go.
You just gotta go to
Go
Facebook
to a
group.
spot and just see if they would take a chance on comedy.
No, it's more like people who've never done stand up before trying to get into stand up, like who are just like
Well,
bugging me.
that'll be cool too, cause if you already have a following, if not, then gonna have to really just it's gonna help you build your craft quick though, cause you're gonna be able to get a lot of time, cause it's your mic. So you hosting, you can go up, do X amount of time, and then depending on what the comic is up, if the comic is funny, then you're not really gonna pretty much have to do no more time. But if they struggling or having a bad time, then you get to work on some more material.
You
But
always have to work on your material,
if
right?
it's flowing, you just let them go. You just gonna bring them up and get out the way. Keep the mic hot.
How much time do you do on the top?
Depends. Probably 7 to 10.
Do you see some comics up there every week that you know should stop?
I don't say that. I let them work. You know,
No, I mean, you should never say that to people, but you ever think it?
Nah, I try to keep that out my head. Nah.
That's cool. You feel like you're more of like a positive guy, like someone could talk to you and you'd be like give them good advice and have their back.
Yeah, but I really in comedy you really can't just like help nobody on their set because I don't know you, so I can't tell you a joke that I think would work this way and you say it and it don't work because you not me, or you know what I'm saying.
But you could like raise someone's confidence, like say to them like keep at it, like you're almost there, like
Nah,
work on your delivery a little bit better, like
best
without
thing
giving them,
best thing I could tell you is do you record? If you say yeah, then you got the key to working and fixing your material. If you don't record, then you're not taking it serious. So I have no reason to finish the conversation anyway.
Does it need to be video or is your phone audio good enough?
Yeah. Nah, the video is the best one because you're getting to hear the joke and you're getting to see the visual. What was you doing to make it funny? And how was the people's reaction to the funny? The audio, yeah, is good for hearing it, but you can hear it and you probably said it regularly, but your body motion or your facial expression was the tone setter.
What's your go-to for recording your set? You use your cell phone on a table?
That or hand it to somebody, or Leroy has like a little a new camera that he uses, so I can use that too.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Where's the best spot to like get yourself recorded that has like a camera already set up?
Probably for the shows. People at the Improv and stuff like that.
Yeah, Chicken does a good job.
Yeah, Chicken is great. Chicken took some pictures of me I didn't even know he took.
That's awesome. I worked with Chicken a lot on some shows at the Improv. Some of them when he needed help and more cameras and shit. So,
yeah, I go to. I started off with I forgot his name, but his Instagram is We See the Vision. But now I use Nicole.
Nicole with a K, hey.
The K and the Y, yes sir.
Yeah, she was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, man.
Yeah, I use Nicole.
Yeah, I've been
Those
friends
does
with
good
Nicole
work.
for years, man.
Her turnaround is quick.
Bro, like sometimes I'll go to like a random production job that I have and I'll just see Nicole there. She's everywhere, man. I'll just pop up. I'm like, hey, I didn't know you're working on this. She's like, I didn't know you're working on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's happened at least 3 times. That's pretty cool,
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I'm going to wrap this shit up because my neck is starting to hurt. But, man, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I really appreciate having you on here. Could you mind giving your social, all the places you want to say people see you at? Any shows you're going to do, feature at?
You can catch me November 15th at Chichi Carson's birthday roast, Friskin' Whiskey. You can check me out at Swagger's co-hosting with Leroy the Third, Showtime 9:30. Or you can catch me anywhere else. Just follow my Instagram or at Lil Red the Comedian, or my Facebook at Lil Red T Comedian. Or if you can't remember it, just put me in on Google, Lil Red the Comedian. Everything will pop up.
Awesome. I'm just going to go through my shit too. Stephen Rosenbaum. You can check out my website at owenstevensphotography.com. You can check out my live streaming. The podcast that's the name of my new podcast. Tonight I labeled this episode as Sit On It. I think that's pretty funny.
No, don't do that. Pause. We're not agreeing to that one.
I'm not saying it's about comedy and just like sussing out the situation before you go up on stage. Let's see what else. That's the name of my new podcast. R-Bomb on TikTok. And all the other fun places. I'm going to play a really stupid video with some sound and we'll be done, man. All right. Can you hear this yet? Is it working? Did I make it work? How about now? Boom. Can you hear this yet? Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Thanks again, Lil Red. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, we can do it again.
I would love that, man. You come back and it will be better because we won't have all the stupid conversation out of the way and we can just chill,
Yeah.
Yeah, get all the dumb questions. Yeah, we will have an actual rapport. But yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. It's been